Okay, guys, what's up again? Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Wahiguru, Namo Buddhai. It's all the same, baby. So, how do we do this here? I'm just gonna start talking. I want to try to make a final video that will just dead everything. And because, like I said, arguing about non-scientific things is pointless. It's literally pointless. Okay. So first of all, people must understand the definition of religion. Religion is nothing more than a belief system. That's it. Okay. It does not deal with science. There is nothing scientific about religion. There could be certain scientific things in the spiritual realm, of course. But what I'm saying is religion in general is a set of beliefs. It's a belief system. Okay? It doesn't deal with science. That's number one. So, meaning, since religion's nothing but beliefs, there should be no arguments. Or arguments are fine. Not arguments, sorry. Debates. It's okay to have nice, healthy debates, but there should be no arguments and there definitely should be no conflict. Because like I said, these are just beliefs, nothing more. So, number one, we should have no conflict or really no arguments when it comes to religion. A healthy debate, healthy dialogue is fine, but arguments and conflict should not exist. Number one. Secondly, you have to understand psychology, why people are religious. So, for example, you're only Muslim or Buddhist or Sikh or whatever, right? You're only, whatever religion you belong to, right? You're only Muslim because you've been brainwashed to believe in it. Just like someone is. So, if you grow up in a Buddhist household, then you're going to be Buddhist. If you grow up in a Christian household, then you're going to be Christian. If you grow up in a Hindu household, then you're going to be Hindu. It's just simple psychology. People have to understand that. You're only Muslim because you've been taught Islam. You've been brainwashed Islam. It's been programmed in your psyche. So that's another thing people have to understand. So not only you have to understand the definition of religion, which is just a belief system, a set of beliefs. Number one, you also have to understand the psychology of things. You know what I mean? Like, people are only religious because they've been brainwashed to believe in it. They've been programmed to believe in that specific religion, that particular religion. So, like I said, you're only Muslim because you were born into it. If you're born into a Hindu household, like I said, you'd be Hindu or Buddhist or Sikh or whatever. So again, there should be no conflicts or arguments because this comes down to psychology now. Okay, try this. Let's have a global experiment and see what happens. And I guarantee you, this is a fact, actually. This is a scientific fact. If we remove the brainwashing factor, so if we remove the brainwashing factor or the psychological programming, that's a better term. So if we remove the brainwashing factor from all these religions, guess what would happen now? None of these religions would exist. They only exist because of the brainwashing or the programming. If you remove that factor, I'm telling you, they would absolutely not exist because people would not know about it. They wouldn't be taught about it. They wouldn't be brainwashed about it. So this is a big point here, okay, guys? So let's put religion to the side here. I'm going to go more into depth. So like I said, we have that. We have point one, that religion is just a set of beliefs. There's nothing scientific about it. I mean, there could be certain things, but anyway, it doesn't deal with science. It doesn't deal with reality. It deals with the spiritual realm. Number one. Like I said, secondly, you know what I mean? It all has to do with programming, brainwashing, indoctrination. Okay? If you remove that psychological aspect, that factor, then like I said, these religions, they won't even exist. Because there'll be nobody there to teach you it or brainwash you into it. Okay. Thirdly, now I want to dive deeper. So now that we have a definition of what religion is and how it's still alive today, let's dive deeper into it. Now, let's say that you do believe in the spiritual realm. you do believe in the spiritual realm, but you're confused. You don't know what religion to jump into. Number one, here's the thing. People, this drives me nuts. Number one, you can be spiritual without any religion. Spirituality has existed since the beginning of time. You know, like people have to let that register, let that sink in. Spirituality has always existed before any man-made religion, okay? Religion is nothing than a certain culture's perspective on spirituality. That's it. Because Hindus believe it's this way. That's their perspective on it. Buddhists believe it's this way. Muslims believe it's that way. Christians believe it that way. So religion is nothing more than a culture, a specific culture / nation's perspective on spirituality. That's it. Spirituality has always existed since the beginning of time, like I said, before any man-made religion. Okay? So meaning, you can be spiritual without identifying with any man-made religion. Obviously, it's common sense. You have a soul. There is a God or a supreme being or force. And you know what I mean? And there is a spiritual realm. Like I said, you can be spiritual without being religious. You can believe in God without being religious. Like, I mean, spirituality deals with all that. Religions are nothing but man-made systems, according to that culture's perspective. That's it. You do not need religion to be spiritual, to believe in God, to worship God, to believe in the soul, to believe in the afterlife, whether it be heaven or hell. Like I said, religion is not needed. This is just a certain culture's perspective on spirituality. So anyway, yeah, I just want to try to dead everything here. But anyway, so now that we have all this established, that what religion is, the psychological factor of religion or aspect of religion, that people are naturally born spiritual because of our soul, if you believe in that, right? Like I said, like you don't need religion to be spiritual. Obviously, it's naturally in you. It's found in nature. Let's dive a bit deeper. So yeah, anyway, so like I said, so now you're spiritual. Like I said, you feel like, let's say you're a spiritual person, but you feel like you need a particular religion just for guidance. Now, here's the thing. If religion is just being used for guidance, then I have no problem with it. Okay? If you're just using religion as a guidance, then it's all good. But once you go too deep into that religion and start believing that only my religion, only this religion is the truth and the only path to spirituality or God, then that's where you have lost. You have failed and you have become a victim of Maya or Shaitan, illusion, ego. You know what I mean? You have completely failed and you have disconnected with God. So you can use religions as guidance, but they should be nothing more than that. So as someone who grew up Muslim, but then, like I said, studied world religions and came to the realization that generally they're all the same. So here's what I want to get to again. So, so as someone who has studied world religions, okay, from Judaism, Hinduism, all the way down to Christianity, Islam, and all that, Buddhist, right? So from someone who has studied world religions, I have come to the conclusion and realization, not just me, anyone who is truly spiritual and intelligent, okay, will come to the same realization and conclusion that, generally speaking, all religions have the same core message, which is there is a supreme being, God, force, and that we have something called the soul, spirit, Atman, whatever, and that there's karma. So your actions, your deeds, you know what I mean? There's your behavior, your karma, your actions. And then there is a better place that your soul goes to when you die. Nirvana, moksha, mukti, heaven, Jannah. Like, you know, these are just different words. So basically what I'm saying is the core message in every religion is the same. Okay? So the problem is, so here's the problem. So like I said, so from someone who has studied world religions, I've come to the realization and conclusion that the core message is basically the same. There's one supreme being. We have something called a soul. There's karma, which is actions, behavior, deeds. And based on that, you either go to heaven, nirvana, you know what I mean? These are just different words for the same concept. Or a hell, or reincarnation, coming back to earth, which can be considered hell. So anyway, the core message in every world religion is the same. But the problem is people are too focused on the messenger. So I always say this, don't worry about the messenger. Did you get the message? That's the most important thing, is don't worry about the messenger. Don't worry about Buddha. Don't worry about Muhammad. Don't worry about Jesus or Krishna or whoever, okay? Or Guru Nanak. Forget the messenger. Did you get the message? Because all of them are generally saying the same damn thing. There is a supreme truth or being, and we're all connected to it through our soul, spirit, Atman, Ruha. Okay? It's all the same. And that based on our deeds, our karma, our actions, our behavior, we can be reunited with this one in heaven, Jannah, Shmaya, like I said, Nirvana, Moksha, Mukti. It's all the same. They're just different words. So once you guys come to the realization that the core message is the same, just the wording is different because it's based on the culture. Okay, so once you understand that it's just the words are different. So there is a saying in Hinduism which I truly love, which says, "Truth is one, but the wise call it by many names." Okay, so understand that truth is one. There is only one truth, but the wise know it by many names. Okay, so these are just different names of the same thing. It's exact same. Allah is Brahman. Brahman is Yeshua or Jesus. Yeshua is Buddha. They're all the same damn thing, okay? They all lead you to the same destination. The path, it's just the path is different. That's it, okay? So once you guys understand that the core message is the exact same, then there will be no conflict. There will be no conflict, okay? The only difference is the naming, the words, okay? So the names and the words are different, and the way you worship. That's it. Okay? So it just, the only difference really in all the religions is the way of worship. Buddhists like to do it through meditation. Hindus like to do it through, let's say, chanting mantras, yoga. Muslims like to do it through salat. Okay? Or praying. So do Christians. So basically what I'm saying is, you know what I mean? The core message is the same. The destination is the same. It's just the wording that is different. The words are different, okay? The names are different, and the way the worship is different. That's it. Other than that, it's identical, okay? And remember, it's all based on that culture, because as an Arab, this is the way we worship. We like to worship like this, through salat, praying, or saloya, that's Hebrew or Aramaic. We like to pray. We like to, bow down and pray, okay? But Indians or Hindus or whatever, they like to worship in this way. They like to worship through nature. You know what I mean? Through the creation itself, to connect to the Creator. There's nothing wrong with that. Buddhists like to go inside. They like to worship through their soul, their spirit, and connect. All right? So do Sikhs. Sikhs do the same thing, but they like to chant mantras. It's very similar to Buddhism. So as you can see, if you truly analyze all these religions, the core message is the same. The destination is the same. It's just like I said, the words are different and the way we worship is different. That's it. Just the worship is different. Okay? And it's only slightly different. That's it. Okay? But the core message is the exact same. So don't worry about the messenger. Did you get the goddamn message? It's driving me nuts. And secondly, people have to understand, all these titles, all these names, all these labels, they don't exist in reality. So in reality, there is no such thing as a Muslim, as a Sikh, as a Buddhist, as a Hindu, as a Christian, as a Jew. They don't exist. These are names that we human beings give. So we create these titles and names. But in reality, okay, according to nature, according to science, they don't exist. The only thing exists is Homo sapien, or human being. That's it. Okay? So that's another thing that drives me nuts. These false, illusionary titles don't actually exist in nature. These are words and titles that we create through our language that we also create. So in reality, they're not real. They're an illusion, aka Maya. Okay, or Shaitan. They are not real. So in reality, the reality is we are one human species known as Homo sapiens. This is the reality. Okay, these titles are not real. These are titles we create. and that we believe in the spiritual realm, that there's more to life than the physical realm, that there's a soul and a supreme being or a creator and other beings, other spiritual beings that we cannot see in a different spiritual realm. But in reality, like I said, in reality, these titles, these names do not exist. They're just according to that culture. So, I mean, there's so much, man. Like, I'm going to try to summarize and finalize everything right now. So, like I said, number one, understand the definition of religion. Okay? So, number one, you need to understand the definition of religion, which is nothing but a set of beliefs or a belief system. That's it. Not to be taken literally. Secondly, you have to understand the psychology of religion and the mind. You know what I mean? Once you understand the psychology of religion and the mind, how we're brainwashed or programmed to believe in these things, then you'll become wiser. You'll understand that it's not real. It's an illusion. Number three, and like I said, you don't have, like I said, spirituality has always existed. People have been worshiping God. People have been practicing spirituality since the beginning of time, before any man-made religion. So religion is not needed. You can use it as a guidance, but it is not needed. It is naturally found within our species and this world. Okay. And number four, if you want to use religion as a guidance, then there's no issues with that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so and number four, even if you were to get into religions, like I said, the core message is the same. Don't worry about the messenger. Did you get the message? The core damn message is the exact same. Okay, just the worship is different and the wording is different, the names. That's it. The core message is the exact goddamn same. Okay? And so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it. And number 5, yeah, once you understand that all this is illusionary, false, not real, these are titles that we create, names that we create according to our cultures, then you'll understand the unity, the oneness of everything and every being. So, and like I said, there's a saying in Hinduism, truth is one. I don't know how to say it in Sanskrit, so I'm going to say it in English. Truth is one, but the wise know it by many names. Like I said, whether it be Buddha, through Yeshua, through Muhammad, through Krishna, through Shiva, they're all guiding you to the same destination. And these are just words that we create. They don't mean nothing in reality. They don't exist according to science, according to nature. So once we can awaken from this illusion, once we can awaken, okay, that's what Buddhism teaches. Awakening from Maya, the illusion. And hopefully, inshallah, reaching nirvana or Jannah, heaven, a state of bliss or connection with the Creator, the Parabrahman, Supreme Creation, Supreme Creator, the Allah, the Yeshua, the Krishna, the Supreme Being. It's the same. The concept, it's the same thing. Just the wording is different. The names are different. So anyway, that's it, guys. So if you want to use religion as a guidance, that is fine. But no religion has the ultimate truth. None. This is just a specific culture's perspective on the ultimate truth or the spiritual realm. That's it. Okay? So like I said, someone who grew up Muslim but studied world religions, and now I practice all religion. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm a spiritual being. Okay, religions mean nothing to me, but I do use them as a guidance. You know, as a helping path. That's it. For my own spirituality. So you can use religion as a guidance, but it should be nothing more. Like I said, I practice Hinduism, I practice Buddhism, I practice Sikhism, I practice Islam, I practice Christianity. I practice them all because guess what? The core message is the same. The destination is the same, just the practice is different. That's it. The worship is different. That's it. So anyway, keep it simple. Don't complicate it, okay? Truth is one, but it has many names, okay? We are all one human race / family / species, okay? We're one human family living on this one planet, aka planet Earth, the dunya. And we believe in one supreme creator or spiritual realm that we can all access and connect to and return to. That's it. It's simple. Do not let the man-made religions divide you. Religion equals division. But spirituality equals liberation. It's the truth. So do not let the man-made religions fool you, deceive you, and divide you. Be smarter than that. Awaken from your slumber and understand the truth in everything, the unity in everything, the oneness in everything. We are all connected. We are all one. Okay? We're all one, including God. We're all connected. We're all interconnected in this one universe. Simple. You know what I mean? Oh, and then in the end, exactly. And the end, one more thing, sorry. And in the end, beliefs are irrelevant. So it doesn't even matter what you believe in. It comes down to your behavior, your actions, your karma. You can believe that God, you can believe that this banana, I can believe that this banana is my God, my creator, my savior. And it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant, okay? So it doesn't matter what you believe in, okay? It's how you behave, your actions, your karma that determines everything. Karma, actions, behavior is actual reality, okay? Belief is nothing. Belief is something that you're creating in your mind. In reality, it's nothing. It means nothing, it's irrelevant. It comes down to your behavior, your actions, your karma. That's why every religion preaches behavior, deeds, good deeds, karma, actions over belief. Every one of them. They all basically say, if you are a good person, you live a good life, a righteous life, then you shall see God. You know what I mean? You shall see heaven or Jannah or Nirvana, okay, or moksha. You obtain moksha. So that's it. So belief is irrelevant. It means nothing. You can literally believe in whatever you want. It is irrelevant. It comes down to your behavior. It's common sense.